Welcome to the Movement Standards video for the 2015 Elite Fitness League Pairs competition. We hope you guys are looking forward to a great event. We're very excited to be putting on our last event for the year. The video here that we're going through will be covering the movement standards for this event. We're expecting that all teams will watch this and have an understanding of the movements that they are required to perform on the day. On the call of go, the male athlete will run out and perform one round of DT. They will then run back. The female athlete will run out and perform one round of DT, and the male will then go back and tag. The male then comes in to perform the double unders. For demonstration purposes of this, we're going to have Chad demonstrating the movement patterns that we're requiring. So, one round of DT consists of 12 deadlifts, 9 power cleans, and 6 push jerks. The deadlift must start from the ground and reach the extension point where shoulders have passed behind the bar and she's locked out at her knees and at her hips. Any variation of that, where the shoulders are not over behind the bar, where the hips and knees are not completely locked out, that will consist of a no rep. Once your athlete has performed 12 deadlifts, you'll move on to the power cleans. The power cleans start from the ground and then finish once the athlete has completely stood up the rep, like so. Elbows must be forward and in front of the bar, and a squat clean is not permitted. So as long as you're catching the bar above parallel and standing it to full extension, that is fine. Finally, the last movement is a push jerk. It will start in a rack position, and it is a vertical dip drive, catch under, and then stand like we've demonstrated there. Again, the point of performance is that you're getting full extension with your elbows, shoulders, hips, and knees. A push press can be used inside that movement. Then we move on to the double unders. As most of us will know, a double under is very straightforward. 2 revolutions of your rope. The workout is dead ball Fran. So whichever athlete starts the workout must complete the whole workout before tagging your second partner. A dead ball clean consists of the dead ball starting from the ground and traveling up over the body of the athlete. They would then turn around and re-perform it. Yes? Achieving the dead ball over the full body will consist of a rep. Any variation where the dead ball does not completely travel over the body or it even travels around the body, that will be no rep. The best thing that we can say is leave no doubt for the judges that the ball has traveled over the top of your shoulder. Once the athlete has completed 21 dead ball cleans, they will progress on to the pull-up bar and they will complete 21 pull-ups. As long as we see full extension at the bottom and your chin well over the top of the bar, that is fine. All your normal variations, butterflies, streaks will be in play as long as we can tell that the bar has crossed the horizontal plane of the bar. Call of go, the workout will start with the first athlete jumping up to complete 20 toes to bar. Your feet must pass behind the vertical plane of the bar at the start of the movement and must simultaneously touch the bar at the top of the movement. Any variation, toes not simultaneously touching, 1 foot touching, not passing behind that vertical plane will be considered as a no rep. Once athlete 1 completes the 20 toes to bar, that athlete moves on to the thrusters and the second athlete will be able to start the toes to bar. The thrusters, you can squat clean it or power clean it as long as the bottom position, hip crease below knee crease, is achieved. At the top of the thruster, you must fully extend at your elbows, shoulders, hips and knees. As long as you have reached the bottom and you reach that top extension position, the rep will be good. Any variation will be a no rep. So make sure you fully extend, get your head through at the top. Moving on to burpee box jump overs. Box jump overs. Just box jump overs. Yeah, you start with the double feet or 2 feet on the ground, jump up. Both feet must be on the box at the same time for the rep to count. So you can jump up and step off, or you can jump up and jump off. Extension is not required, however you cannot pass around the side of the box or jump completely over the box. 2 feet must touch the box at the same time. Once the athlete has completed that, they'll return back to their bar to complete the front rack lunges. Now, you must start at the top in your rack position and step forward until your back knee touches the ground and return to that position. Any variation of your back foot moving or you stepping back will be classed as a no rep. So you must rack that bar up in front position and lunge forward. Once you've finished your front rack lunges, you then continue on to the kettlebell swings, where, as normal, you must hit that extension position. Your elbows must be locked out of the top. The bottom of the bell must be facing the ceiling, and no snatches. A snatch will not be counted as a repetition. You must pendulum swing the kettlebell so that arms stay locked out at all times. So the event starts on the call of go. First athlete will have 5 minutes to complete a 1 RM on the snatch. It can be a power snatch, muscle snatch or squat snatch. All three are permitted as long as the bar reaches your full extension point, just like we explained in the previous workout. Okay, both athletes can help change the weight to get to the required weight, and you must complete that lift for that weight to count. At the end of the 5 minute mark, it will then turn to the other athlete and they have 5 minutes to complete the clean and jerks. On the call of go, you'll have an athlete that will be at their respective bars, and you'll have an athlete on the rower. 3, 2, 1, go. As long as the bar gets to the extension point of the deadlift, the rower can start rowing. For every repetition or every meter on the rower to count, that bar must be at extension. You can change as many times as you like inside of the 1,000 meter row, but the bar must be at the extension for anything to count. Once the 1,000 meters are completed, that bar goes down, both athletes move to their respective bars and will be facing each other. The male will start. The male must perform 10 snatches. That's it. Power snatch or squat snatch are permitted, either or. Okay, for the sake of the video, we'll pretend that Callum here has done his 10 snatches. He will place the bar down, physically tag partner, his female partner in, and she will now complete the 10 snatches. Yeah? You must hit extension at the top before bringing the snatch back down. So, standing to full extension, lock out at elbows, shoulders, hips and knees. We must see that full extension before the repetition comes back down. Once you've done 3 rounds of 10 and 10, you then progress on to the synchronized burpee aspect. One bar will be rolled off the platform. You will have both your athletes facing in different directions. They must, in synchronization, hit the bottom of the burpee, hit the top of the burpee, turn and jump over the bar at the same time. You must have a double foot takeoff and double foot landing, and you must cross the bar in a forward motion at exactly the same time.